like a fussy eater who turns up her nose at certain food without ever tasting it because of the way it looks. We turn away from the Hebrew Bible without ever really attempting to understand it. As an example, our reading from Jeremiah actually challenges our belief in God's omnipotence, and I would guess it is something most of us believe wholeheartedly in still. So walk with me this morning and let me share what I think God is trying to whisper to us in today's lesson. 11/23/63 is a novel by Stephen King about a time traveler who attempts to prevent the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, which occurred on November 23rd, 1963. The protagonist of the story is a fellow who stumbles upon a time portal which always returns a person to September 9th, 1958. And since tomorrow is September 9th, it's apropos, 61 years later, that we bring up this book. What would it be like to wake up tomorrow morning and it be 61 years ago? What would you see? Well, for one thing, the price of an RCA Whirlpool refrigerator, 8 cubic foot in 1958, cost $118. Buddy Holly, Elvis, and the Drifters would be playing on your AM radio dial. Since you may be going off to college this time of year, your tuition in 1958 at all UC campus colleges was free. The New York Yankees were the World Series champs in 1958, which just may happen again 60 years later. But on September 9, 1958, there were only 2 genders, 3 TV stations, 7 of the top 10 TV shows were Westerns, 73% of Americans said they trusted the government, and the average life expectancy for males was 66.6 and females 72.9. Good morning, 1958. As King weaves his lengthy novel, 850 pages, he deals with all the familiar time travel issues, such as confronting evil. If you had the opportunity to go back in history, would you go back and prevent certain heinous people from committing their evil acts? Would you have been involved in the plot to kill Hitler like Christian martyr Dietrich Bonhoeffer? Or perhaps you'd do something much more personal, like prevent your grandfather from physically abusing your mother when she was a child. Or maybe like Marty McFly, you would just go back and punch out the bully in high school with a band of resistance. With regards to righting the wrongs of the past, King also deals with the butterfly effect and how any minute change in history can have a huge rippling effect. Changing history may just cause enough changes as to remove you from history. It may cause you not to be born, or been in the wrong place at the wrong time, unless you were hit by that drunk driver instead of being narrowly missed. You know, all of this is pretty common stuff in time-traveling sci-fi novels and movies. But King, in his inimitable way, doesn't just settle for the quotidian. In other words, the common. He goes deeper. He actually strikes at the heart of today's Old Testament lesson and at the center of a theological knot, which is pretty complicated to unwind. The issue King delves into is how, or even if, God or Spirit or essence of all creation deals with evil in creation. As human, when something heinous and terrible or so unspeakably evil occurs, we ask, if God is all powerful, all knowledge, and all good, why doesn't God do something to prevent such an evil act from occurring? Not only do devout people of faith ask this question, but it's a central position of persons who think that belief in God is rubbish. Why wouldn't God prevent Hitler or Charlie Manson from doing what they did? How could God allow 6 million Jews to die in the Holocaust and 50 million Russians under Stalin's purge in the 1930s? How could God allow slavery to exist, especially in the Euro-American slave trade? These are valid questions to those who believe in God's omnipotence. If God has the power, in other words, it's not just an issue of God's ability, but God has the power, then why would God choose not to prevent such evil things? And King answers this question as only he can. You see, his intent as our hero is on killing Oswald. History, capital H. His intent on preventing him from accomplishing his task. King, a master of the darkly spiritual, presents history as if it is an entity, a living spirit in and of itself. History resists change. And it's not because of the butterfly effect, but because history needs to remain as it was, and as it is, and as it shall be. It is not up to humans to change history where history has determined it had to be. We all know if we want to change the future, we don't change the present, we change the past. This is why the Taliban destroyed the ancient Buddha statues. And the reason some in our country want to expunge Robert E. Lee or Shakespeare or Washington from archives. He who controls the past controls the future. King's history spirit refuses to change. It does all in its power to prevent a decidedly evil act from being redeemed, even if that act of redemption would have saved lots of lives and lots of pain in the process. So we again stand with our arms raised and palms turned upwards towards the sky, beseeching our deity, but why? And the answer to this is because God is understood to be all-knowing, omniscient, and all-good. As a result, whatever happens in creation is God's will, inclusive of evil. And because God is omniscient, as the book of Job clearly states, then it's not up to us humans to question God because we don't have God's wisdom. How do we know that slavery in the span of life in the universe, as evil as it is, as it was, will not produce good fruit sometime? If God is so good, then everything God does is good by definition. Thus all the evils done are not only part of God's will, God's plan, but they eventually, maybe perhaps they lead to goodness. Therefore, even if time travel were available, history would prevent history being changed because history is God's plan. It's God's will. And it's God in action, or inaction, which is action by default. So life has to go the way it is to go because God, being smarter and wiser than we, has a direction which is best for all of us individually and corporately. And if this is true, then cruelty and evil are part of God's plan. And we are employed by God to ends which we can't possibly fathom. Of course, this negates any free will and choice on our part, and also turns God or whatever spirit we believe in into a cruel, often cruel master. And let me give you an example of what I'm trying to say. We've all heard about the terrible ocean disaster which occurred a week ago off the Santa Cruz Island when 34 people died. There's an article in the newspaper telling the story of this fellow who believed it was divine intervention which prevented him from going on that expedition. Apparently this fellow said that he had reserved a spot on the trip, but a recent necessary hip surgery caused him to cancel his plans. This fellow believes God caused his hip problem and arranged the surgery close to the date of the trip in order to save him from certain death. Now, I don't believe this at all. If my child, my spouse, my loved one had died on that boat, and I was told that God saved this fellow, not my loved one, then I'm having an issue with God. This fellow was saying theologically that God purposefully allowed others, people's loved ones to die, but spared his life. How do you feel about God saving this one fellow, but not saving the other 34? I just don't believe God, or ground of all being, or whatever deity you believe in, acts like this. I think it's cruel. I'm old enough to remember when corporal punishment was a pretty common form of punishment by parents. Hitting children with hairbrushes, a tree switch, or a belt was good for the child. You'll thank me someday if doing this was a common refrain. No, I won't. Instead, I'll carry the scars emotionally for life. Is this God's plan? Does God use evil and tragedy to get us to do God's will? If you believe in an all-knowing, all-powerful God who believes sparing or expose a child, then your answer is yes. Your answer to evil is that God used it to keep humans in line, and it's not up to us to question God's wisdom. Again, this seems cruel and coercive to me, and absolutely implausible to implement in doing pastoral care. Over the years, I've had to minister pastorally to loved ones whose children, brothers, and sisters died from either tragedy or died from evil. In one case, it was a teenage boy who was murdered during a robbery at a pizza shop where he was working. I just couldn't tell these people, especially the mother of that murdered teen, that he or that their loved ones that died either tragically or from evil was caused as a result of God's will. I just couldn't look into someone's grieving eyes and say to them, well, it happened because it was supposed to happen. God could have prevented it, but God intentionally chose not to in order to help them. Are you telling me that my 2-year-old son who just drowned in a swimming pool in a brand new house while exhausted I laid down for a brief nap, and my husband who was painting the kitchen lost sight of our beautiful son for a minute because God wanted it to happen, maybe even planned for it to happen as some sort of lesson? Is that what you're telling me? Well, yeah, that is what I'm telling you. I know it's sad, but we can't know God's mind. It's just God's will. That is a bridge too far for me. The opposite response to evil from what I just described is that God allows free will, which opens the door for evil, you see. And this belief states as much as God wants to interfere in our lives in order to do what is best for us, but God doesn't, because we've made our choices which God respects in order to the point of even allowing evil to occur. Well, I'll tell you, I love free choice. But what sensible parent allows their child to do whatever the heck they want? What sensible, loving parent, when their 10-year-old child comes home from school and announces that she no longer is going to attend school, and is going to say, its parent's going to say, oh yeah, sure, no problem, it's your choice. It's not a good one, but it's up to you. No parent is going to allow their child to drop out of school because they suddenly don't want to go anymore. Education is far too important. Unless, of course, it is religious education, then we leave that up to the child to decide, you see. We would arrest a parent who allowed their child not to attend school. Certainly, God could think of a way in which to give humanity our freedom, and yet also act as a guiding, steering wise force in our lives. And there is. It's a belief in a God who persuades but does not coerce. I want to quote from Robert Penn Warren's classic Pulitzer Prize novel, All the Kings and Men. The book was written in 1946, but it certainly applies to today. I recommend it. Although the book seemingly is about politics, it's really about the struggle with evil in life. On one of the last pages of the book, Warren in one paragraph describes his answer to God and evil. And it goes like this. The creation of man whom God in his foreknowledge will doom to sin is the awful index of God's omnipotence. For if it would have been a thing of trifling and contemptible ease for perfection to create mere perfection, to do so would, to speak truth, be not creation, but extension. Separateness is identity. And the only way for God to truly create man, was to make him separate from God himself. And to be separate from God is to be sinful. The creation of evil is therefore the index of God's glory and his power. That had to be so that the creation of good might be the index of man's glory and power. But by God's help, by his help, and in his wisdom. We are imperfect beings. We were created imperfect, which, as Warren suggests, is God's greatest achievement. God's greatest achievement is not to create perfection, but imperfection, blessed and cursed with freedom. Cursed because we continually use our freedom of choice wrongly to the detriment of ourselves and to our fellow humans and to our fellow creatures and to the earth itself. We were created with potential for evil. Evil ultimately comes from God by virtue of creating creation to begin with. The potter makes the pot, but it's never perfect. But instead of throwing us away and punishing us or coercing us to horrible acts, God chooses to be involved in life through persuasion, not coercion. I believe in a God through the life of Jesus Christ who empowers and guides. I believe God is constantly calling us through the experiences of life to act in love and kindness and goodness. God sends us all sorts of signs and guides and allows us to choose to see them or not. God does not stand by and watch Hitler or Saddam or others commit atrocities. Instead, God calls for very different behavior, but many throughout history have hardened their hearts. And sadly, many do so today also. I believe in Christ's presence that Christ's presence is always with us, especially with those who suffer. God was not standing by while millions of Jews were exterminated. God was not standing by as millions of Africans were enslaved. God was with them, experiencing their tortures and their hardships. God was dying with all who died in the gas chambers. The power to be with us in this way is a very great power. In its ideal form, it is uniquely divine power.